over 6,000 pages of court documents were made public over the weekend. Just when you thought there was nothing else to learn about the well-known defamation case involving Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, the recently released documents, which were obtained and made available for public access online by attorney Andrea Burkhart, provide fresh insight into the tense pretrial negotiations as well as a few new surprises. However, it is unlikely that the recently released documents will have much of an impact on public perception of the verdict. What was contained in these unsealed filings? How was Amber Heard wrecked by Johnny Depp? Well, there is a lot to this trial, and it's not that simple. So, in order to avoid missing anything, be sure to watch the entire video and subscribe to our channel as well. Here's how Johnny Depp destroyed Amber Heard in a newly unsealed document that we've never seen from the Virginia court before, accusing her of fabricating mental health disorders and how she lost her case. The fact that she loses is due in large part to this, which is her fault, as you may have noticed. She did indeed set everything on fire, that much is true. That and many more topics will be covered throughout today's discussion. Times are good. A lot of fun. Hello there, then. We want to talk about some shocking news, and we hope you are doing great. In recently released unsealed documents, the court chose to dismiss several of them. These are items that were kept out of sight. Many individuals did not believe that we should be able to access them, but we did, in fact, have access to over 45 distinct filings. Now, you have this little treasure here from all of those unsealed documents. This is Johnny Depp requesting the judge to allow him to independently check Amber Heard's health. You can therefore bring in an authority. You'll see again that this is submitted under seal. That will be Dr. Muffins or Dr. Shannon Curry. Why? As far as Amber Heard is concerned, that gives the dame away. You can now see why this was ultimately accepted when you take a look at this as well. As we previously stated, this is ultimately one of the reasons she loses the case and loses it terribly. So why? Well, take a listen to this here. Johnny Depp hereby moves the Virginia court to order defendant Amber Heard to submit to an independent mental health examination by a licensed healthcare professional of Johnny Depp's choosing. In essence, Amber Heard claims that this case is directly impacted by her mental state. By the way, it's true that she repeatedly brings up the connection between PTSD and IPV. Her expert disclosures include intended testimony from Dr. Don Hughes, a clinical and forensic psychologist who will ostensibly testify extensively regarding Amber Heard's alleged IPV-related behaviors and PTSD, according to her expert filings. Based on numerous psychological tests and discussions with Amber Heard, Dr. Hughes made an assessment of Amber Heard's mental state. The expert disclosures made by Amber Heard left Johnny Depp with no choice, despite the fact that he had no intention of asking for such an examination in this particular case. Johnny Depp has to be given the chance to investigate Amber Heard's mental health through an expert in order to seriously refute her proposed expert testimony and fight against her claims in the counterclaim. Therefore, the court should either order Amber Heard to undergo a mental health evaluation or, as an alternative, strike Amber Heard's proposed designations of experts pertaining to her mental health condition. We are now aware of how that works as well. She has retained Dr. Don Hughes. That is a major, huge error of judgment in our opinion. Also, strangely, by going after Johnny Depp first, Amber Heard caused her own demise with this. The concept was first brought up by her. She pursued him, requesting an IME while claiming that he had a history of substance addiction, a history, etc. She makes all of these accusations, but they are ultimately refuted because the subject of the controversy was not his mental state. She made the decision to follow that route even though it does not depend on anything that the case depends on. She let Johnny Depp through the door so he could enter. In this case, she repeatedly brings about her own demise, as we've already stated, and since it was filed under seal. We find it fascinating to see this again. It's possible that the court is aware that this is not the first time a request for a medical examination has been made in this instance. Do you like the video so far? Then give it a thumbs up right away. Share it with everyone as well. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well. Amber Heard filed a motion on November 1st, 2019, requesting a Rule 4/10 investigation of Johnny Depp, a former Chief Judge, White. Now keep in mind that there were two judges involved in this case. Judge White was available to you. He was supposed to be the first, but because the case was postponed for a year, we had to retire. The second judge we encountered in the courtroom ended up presiding over our case. On November 15, 2019, the first judge rejected her application, stating that no good grounds have been established for an IME in this case. Johnny Depp successfully argued against Amber Heard's move by pointing out that his mental state was not in question, which is once again required to bring this about. It must be a crucial component in various types of cases. Once again, Amber Heard inserts it for herself. While she made an effort to unilaterally cast doubt on Johnny Depp's mental state, she asserted in her own declaration that Depp once more had a history of drug and alcohol misuse. You know, he was also said to have a temper. In addition, Johnny Depp did not claim that his defamatory remarks that would have raised doubts about his mental health caused him to experience PTSD or any other mental illness. It's interesting that she has a problem with this, and you'll notice that she repeatedly targets Johnny Depp with resentment in this as well. Contrarily, Amber Heard has alleged that she has PTSD and other mental illnesses, allegedly as a result of a connection with Johnny Depp and Adam Waldman's public pronouncements. This is covered in more depth below. Therefore, Amber Heard, not Johnny Depp, chose to draw attention to her mental state through a deliberate and strategic move. So, for weeks, Johnny Depp's attorney tried to meet with Amber Heard's attorney and speak with them in order to arrange for a psychiatric evaluation. The court informed them that they must comply with this because they are in need of meat and that, if all else fails, they may request assistance from the judge. Surprisingly, despite these futile efforts, Amber Heard's counsel has instead repeated its demands that Johnny Depp submit to testing, refusing to produce Amber Heard for one. As a result, they pursued something that had already been shot down 3 times. Once more, Johnny Depp's mental state is unrelated to this situation. Amber Heard's latest petition is nothing more than a blatant attempt to harass and threaten Johnny Depp in response to the court's unreasonable stonewalling. Nothing has changed since the court rejected Amber Heard's initial request in November 2019. This motion must be filed by Johnny Depp in order for him to effectively and fairly refute Amber Heard's experts' proposed testimony. Along with this, something else is now visible that, in our opinion, people have been eager to see for some time. This is the expert witness for Amber Heard, the rationale behind their backing of Amber Heard. The shoddy way in which they accomplished this is clearly visible. You receive the testing that is done by them. 11 tests were administered. You also receive their summaries of viewpoints, including Amber Heard's. She is a fantastic historian. You can rely on her storytelling in general because you can trust her. Yes, that provided Dr. Shannon Curry with an opening, and Shannon Curry was favorably received not just by the judge, but also by the general audience. Amber Heard was utterly destroyed by her on the witness stand. All of this, like everything else, was a creation of Amber Heard's. She was the cause of her own demise. That's impressive. That concludes this video. Let us know what you thought about the video in the comments section below, as well as what else you'd like to see on this channel. There is much more to this trial that has not been discussed. So, by subscribing to our channel, you can keep an eye out for that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your friends and family. See you in the next video. Take care until then. Bye.